Let's keep playing this one for a second. Start right with 5 block. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Increase maximum health by 2 per coin. Giantism, Pincushion. I'll roll again. We do take a lot of damage. I think more Vampire Fangs, though, is the best thing. We don't need to thin anymore. So let's go for upgrades. Our trash pile is getting a little unwieldy. I think it's mostly the fault of Brass Knuckles, so we should probably get rid of Brass Knuckles. Yeah, it just... Brass Knuckles and the shield just don't clump up properly. It's great when we can get Brass Knuckles, like, over here on its own. Oh, wait. Does this count for the 5 or no? I'm assuming no. Yeah, it does not. Okay. I was wondering. Yeah, I think for how hard it is to clean this out, I would have no problem with Minimalist giving a lot more value. I guess you could find a lot more Minimalists, and that would be something good. We need, like, poisonous weapons, though. I think that would be an excellent grab for us. Oh, Paperclip, why do you forsake me? Doesn't matter, but... Holy Shield. Don't think so. Yeah, let's grab that, and then... More Vampire Fangs is good for what ails us. We'll drink, we get 21 coins. Okay, so are Paperclips better or are Poison Daggers better? I don't think our strength is scaling that fast. So I'm gonna do daggers. We should have done this before we went to the upgrade station. We would have gotten like one more upgrade out of it, probably. Right now, we've hit like an equilibrium of our bulb of death that's actually pretty good for us right now. Oh, and we're at 13 strength because now we're taking damage. Do we want... Ooh, is natural strength is a pretty good... I think we want healing, though. Oh, this is an intensal something. Natural strength, I think, could have made our, like, early game a little better. Which might have been important. But our early game is pretty good. Ooh, Midas Hand. This is good for money. I think we do grab this. Even when it does this. We kind of need it to land on fluff, like, immediately. Oh! That was brutal. But we're healing for 4 every hit, so, like, we have a huge amount of recovery. You are not wrong, Illustrious. All right, we'll just grab that. That's fine. That kind of needs to stop happening, though, I will say. If we keep having the whole enchilada fall out, we're gonna have a bad time. I think the shurikens were a mistake. That will finish everybody off. We can't move beyond these. Ooh, maybe we can get 3 piggy banks. 3 piggy banks is always really difficult. How did we get those 2 healing potions? Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever gotten 3 piggy banks in a single grab. Oh, our magnet didn't drop. Interesting. I want to avoid the Midas hand on the off chance that we can, it can get jiggled around by the magnet when they drop, and then we can get some more. Well, that wasn't at all what I was expecting to happen. Guess I'll just grab that. I want the Midas hand to move. Oh, that didn't seem good either. That was a little better. All right, we left a lot of fluff there that I think could have hypothetically been converted into value. I really don't like the shurikens right now. I think we would have been better off just sticking to poison daggers. Oh, Midas hand lives to fight another day. That's something. Yeah, we'd be better off if our... We'd be better off if all of our poison was going on to one target at the front. And then we could pick up, like, poisonous weapons or something like that. So, more paper clips. Maybe not more paper clips, actually. Because we don't really have a lot of... You know, our strength scaling never materialized, so I need to stop fixating on paper clips, because I don't think they're doing any work for us. I think mainlining poison and removing everything else is potentially the best decision. Poison daggers. We do like those. All right, Mothman. We get 2 dodges out of that, so that's good. Oh, the dream was alive for a second there until that paper clip defected. I was going to say, that one should go. The paper clips are pesky. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are ornery. But I do think that our current magnet to item ratio is definitely helping. Increase magnet range by 20%. At some point, I think this could play against us, but... The brass knuckles. I think we got to get rid of the brass knuckles. Most of the things that we're afraid of are hitting too frequently for it to matter anyways. Brass knuckles helped out a little bit there, though, but I still don't think they're worth anything. Oh, sometimes like the whiplash on the magnet just tosses so much stuff to the wind. I'm not sure what the deal with that is, or how to handle it. I also have no idea when we're potentially going to find a removal. But when we do, the whole thing, the whole deck is going to change. $66 damage this turn is a little spooky. We had the dodge, but I'm planning to get rid of the brass knuckles, question mark. We may need more max health for this to work also. Gauntlets are still something we're in the market for. Some expensive rerolls. Thanks for Ruinant Shield. Oh no, Paperclip was on board too. With the ruining. Oh, 1 hit point off on that one. Unfortunate. I really want to do some builds that are more fluff-centric. Like, the lava build seems super interesting to me. I have no idea who we would do that on, though. If I can get just the brass knuckle. Nope. It's always a paperclip. It's always a freaking paperclip. Oh, Magnet did not drop this time. I feel like I had a lot more money. Did something... I guess I re-rolled it all away. I should be saving it. Did the magnets get removed from my deck? Appears like they did. Good grab. Another poor soul lost to rerolling. Indeed, yeah. Because the rerolling doubles every time you do it. So definitely definitely a lot of potential money thrown away. A golden ring. No. A golden warhammer. No. I think if you bottle up the spring water, you just get... like, nothing good comes of that. Poisonous weapons would be great. Another vampire fang would be great. More magnetism might also be great. Pincushion would be awful. Guess savings account. Now I spent all my money on upgrades. Again, probably not the wisest. We're going to get a removal, and I'm not going to have any money for it. I think that's basically guaranteed. So close. But I do think we need to get our poison daggers going. A little bit more, so I think the upgrades were important, because those are the ones that I think I want to stick with for this run. It's doing good work, Alex, and we did great work on that boss, so that's good. Greedy, an additional claw to collect items in reward rooms. Wait, get an additional claw to collect items in reward rooms. What does that mean? I think we need to take it, just so we can learn. But it's not an extra... at first I thought it was going to be an extra one here. But it clearly is not an extra one here. Oh, the money and health rooms. Oh, I see. I don't know how I feel about that. That doesn't seem very good. If it was a magnet, though, that would be pretty good. Gauntlet is big. But yeah, the item reward rooms don't seem that lucrative. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's bad, but yeah, that doesn't seem to move the needle too far for me. We do also need like a poison countermeasure of some sort. I do appreciate how the gauntlet always seems to be like the last thing to land from the stack. And we need to upgrade it, and we need to get more of it, I think. Okay, so you get 2 claws here. Okay. Now that I understand what that is, I don't know that I would take it. Like, it seems okay, but... Also, these reward rooms need to have, like, special items, in my opinion. Like, I think that would be really cool. If you could get, like, a vampire fangs or a minimalist from them, I think that would be a very cool, like, design element. I think I've basically given up on strength scaling. It doesn't seem like that's going to be our win condition, because none of it worked quite the way I wanted it to. This looks too big. If I could get the gauntlet on its own first. No. All right. The thought was there, but... the number of times we don't get a magnet never ceases to astound me. A whetstone is kind of interesting. So it's small radius by 5. 5 doesn't really matter, I don't think, to us. I should have went for the gauntlet there. Can't quite knock that in first. There it goes. This fight is actually going to be a little scary, I think. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. I was incorrect. When I said this fight's going to be a little scary, what I meant to say was this fight is already over and no big deal. The dodge made me feel a lot safer in this fight, but I think if we just scaled up faster, we'd also be pretty happy. 100% of your block doesn't really interest me. And of course, the brass knuckles sabotage everything. I'm actually really curious what a very successful minimalist run looks like, because it seems really difficult to completely clear out. All right, thought for a second we might get it, but we did not. Yeah, upgraded gauntlet, more gauntlets. Remove a lot of the garbage, and then I think we'll be in good shape. Junk Jet is also recovery. I think we roll here, though. Vaccine might become important. I have rolled too deep. I'm going to roll one more time. All right. Magnets get better. We can do some removal. But we're not going to be as rich as I was kind of hoping we would be. Should have went for the gauntlet instead. I'm not sure why I could have tried to pick the gauntlet off, which would have meant that it would have landed early and then all of this would have created block, but we didn't need it for this one. We will skip for now because I do want to... save up for removal. I think we have a lot of garbage in the deck right now. I also think that if Minimalist procced at the beginning of the turn, so basically like, you know, it checked to see if it was empty and it procced as soon as everything was taken out, that could make a big difference. But right now it feels too slow also. Okay, shouldn't have rolled there. Should have just behaved myself. If only there was some type of artifact that interfaced with overhealing, that would also be pretty transformative for us. And if we're going to get anything, we might as well get the money. Yeah, if there was a greedy upgrade that made it so that your second hook was a magnet, I would be down with. That would be cool. Small sword, no. I think we're about to remove our small sword. I'm not seeing any of the things we really want here. I think vaccine went in. I'll probably just take... Junk Jet is good recovery. I'm going to take vaccine. I'm a little worried about poison. I don't think we have a good answer for it. So let's see. You're going to go. You go. You go. Brass Knuckles go. And... one paperclip. All right. Thin to win. Hey, Alex, thank you. Have a good one. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, you have to be kidding me. The one paperclip. But yeah, the poison is getting crazy. Roll, I think. Roll again. Giantism doesn't sound bad to me. Okay, can we peel off just the gauntlet? No, we can't. And the paperclip ruins us getting double value out of the gauntlet. Wow, yeah, so I think... For a variety of reasons, I think minimalism is dead to me. At least we got it early, so yeah, we desperately need to upgrade the gauntlet. Stress ball was plastic. The physics of the paperclip are worrisome. Yeah, the magnets really help it like descend properly. Okay, can I get that all by itself? Nope. I can't. It is 100% paperclip. If that was the if this channel was a dungeon clawler channel, I would do a paperclip emote because it seems like it has a mind of its own. I don't think Magnet Claw is good for us. I'm really just looking for more gauntlets, I feel like. No, thank you. Yeah, I think they need more. That is a dagger plus. Sure. Yes, Brian. So this is Dungeon Clawler, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. It's got a cool dynamic. This particular run is a little weird and degenerate, but we've gone there are magnets you can get that cause things to stick together. There's lots of interesting dynamics. I would also like to upgrade the Midas hand so that it lands a bit more frequently. But yeah, we're kind of cruising at the moment with this run. Okay. Horrific start here. It's amazing to me how little impact the gauntlet is having for how good a job we're doing clearing everything out. But I guess on the average turn, it's like 15 items that we're cycling through. How many do we have? Slightly more than that. We wouldn't mind Hoarder to drop more items. I don't think we want a cat carrier. Another minimalist. Hilarious. We'll take Junk Jet. Okay, we get the gauntlet single, which is good. And the paperclip does what paperclips do. The paperclip scales off of strength. So it attacks the first enemy for 2 damage. The damage is multiplied by your strength. But what paperclip has been doing for us is not going down the chute very consistently. Like, everything is good, and then, like, one paperclip will, like, hang out up here. Because we have a trait called Minimalist that if we clear out the whole thing, we gain 2 strength. So that's part of our scaling. This looks like a reroll. Does Swamp do anything for us? I don't think so. Stronger magnets? I think I roll again. One more time. Poisonous Weapons is very good. Hoarder is also good. But let's get Poisonous Weapons first, and then we'll get Hoarder later. But yeah, paperclip is a thorn in my side sometimes. Good job, Junk Jet. Also, a little dicey there. We do need a bit more survivability, or I think we will get wrecked here. This run is not looking like it has infinite potential necessarily. Oh, it would have been so good if I had sniped only the gauntlet. See, this is what paperclips do, Brian. They just sit up here and taunt me. If you get Hoarder, it'll be harder to get the blob in, Carson. Maybe, but I feel like it will increase the amount of armor that we're getting from things, from the gauntlet. Because that's the thing that I'm thinking about, is the way that we scale is we have to have more and more stuff coming in, I feel like. We do have a pretty delicate, like, balance of... Like, our ecosystem is a little delicate right now, but I feel like we just need more stuff to get the job done. Especially now that we have poisonous weapons, we just want to be hitting a lot. I think. But yeah, there is that careful balance where the blob can get too large and unwieldy, and then all of a sudden we can't get it through the door. But I don't think we're in that much danger. I'd love to see, like right now there are a lot of these stackable upgrades. I think it would be really cool if the stackable upgrades had a scale or like a final version. Like you get 5 of them and you get some, additional oversized boon type of thing. Ooh, that was a really bad grab. Yeah. Well, this is awkward. We still almost cleared it out, but that was, the lack of magnets was alarming. See, I almost feel like we could take more regular daggers, but the issue, I think, is that if we don't get Hoarder, we're going to start having less consistency around our, like our gauntlets, for instance. Two rerolls has become kind of my new normal. There's two things giving me full health after it. It's the combination of Vampire Fangs, which gives me health every time I hit something, and then Junk Jet, which every time an item is dropped into the hopper here, Junk Jet causes it to causes me to do 1 damage, which in turn procs my Vampire Fangs again, which is a pretty hilarious combo that I think they probably need to tone down a touch, because it's really good, really strong. Oops, should have done that sooner. I'm hacking. I almost feel like Giantism would be a smart thing to grab, but I think more poisonous weapons is also cool. Because those are big poison numbers that we're stacking up. Poison Flask doubling poison. It's not metal though, so I don't think we can make it work. Let's see if we can grab the gauntlet first. Almost. He said, "I am hacking. If I could, I would clip it." But yeah, Junk Jet gets kind of silly with it with Vampire. I think they just probably shouldn't interact, I think is the correct play there. Place a poison dagger. Absorbed and disappears. No, I needed that poison dagger. Dang it. Could Hoarder amp Junk Jet / Vampirism by allowing you to get more items? Yes, I believe it also does have that effect. We would be dropping more items, which in turn would, in fact, cause Junk Jet to hit more. We were robbed in broad daylight. There's the olive pupper doing her thing. Yeah, we need to get rid of all these paper clips. Our strength is not scaling that well. Something that changed the size of the claws could also be pretty entertaining. Another magnet, there was a part of me that was like, maybe I could go with that. Oh, you really had to get 2 things. Dang it. She is. The pupper is indeed calling. Yes, she is doing okay. We've had to visit the vet a couple times for her. She's had some weird stuff going on lately, but she's doing okay. She's chilling like a villain at the moment. Sometimes I put her on camera when she's hanging out. Get back that poison dagger we lost. I'm starting to wonder if I'm just like... I mean, I don't think I can be a totally, like, Alpha Strike build here. Well, that's not going to go well, I don't think. Okay, it did. Like, I don't think we can be a turn 1 kill type of build. With Hoarder, maybe. Always bet on black. But I do think that, like, just quantity of health is probably going to become important to avoid getting one shot. All right, Hoarder. We're gonna try out Hoarder. Let's see if this makes things better or not. It certainly makes, like, Hoarder makes us more consistent. I think that's the main thing. Is that we want to draw all our stuff, like our gauntlet and that sort of stuff. I think we should probably just get rid of Midas Hand, maybe. It might not be doing much good for us right now. But yeah, the frequency with which you get the special rooms to buy new items, or not buy new items, but remove items or upgrade items, it really needs to happen more frequently, I think. I said I wanted Giantism, and yet I roll.